Hello, my name is Oksana. This is Amilingo.com. Today we are going to talk about grammar, past time. If you are interested in grammar and want to refresh it in your memory, so welcome to today's class. Now we are making the pause while the students are gathering. So a little pause now. Hello, Mary.
Hello,
How are you?
fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm okay. How was your day?
It was routine day, nothing special.
Have you been cleaning or doing the washing up?
Maybe just a little.
Just a little. So I remember that weekend is as a usual day for you, but sometimes maybe it could be a little special.
No, nothing special.
Nothing special. Okay. Today we are going to talk about past time. So what grammatical tenses in the past do you remember?
From past tense.
Yes. In past tense, we've got past simple, past
Continuous
continuous, past
and past perfect.
perfect, and past perfect continuous,
Continuous, yes.
which is rarely used, but still we have to know it because it is in some tests and we should learn about it. Right? Do you agree?
Yes, I agree. No, we sometimes use this time when we ask somebody, where have you been?
Where have you been?
What
Yes, this is
was
present perfect continuous, you're right. And
doing?
past perfect continuous, how would be formed?
Where had you been?
Yes, because I waited and you didn't come. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, right. So here is the link for you of the handout of today's class. Yesterday we were talking about present time. So present simple, present continuous, present perfect continuous. And today we are having the same handout, but different tense forms, right? This is page 8. Let's refresh in our memory. We've got a picture on page 8. Let's read it.
Remember me 10 years ago, you fired me.
Yes, you're right. What tense form is it?
It's past.
Past simple. So when we've got the exact date, yes, of the action that happened in the past, we are sure to use past simple. Have you ever come across such a situation that a person was fired and later on he or she returned to the same work she had been working at, but in the different position?
I don't know. With me, it's not happened.
It didn't. It hasn't happened to you yet, right? Okay, but in future it may happen because our life is so unpredictable. Do you know the word unpredictable?
Yes. Understand.
Can you give me the synonym to this word? Unpredictable?
I don't know how to say. You can't to say it's.
You can say anything
Yes, because it can be possible or not possible.
about the future. Yes, you're right. So let's read about simple past, the examples and the usage. Page 9.
I walked to school yesterday. He lived in Paris for 10 years, but now he is living in Roma.
Rome.
I-
Rome.
Rome?
Yes, Rome.
I bought a new car 3 days ago.
And the usage
The simple past includes that and
indicates
indicates that an action, an activity or situation began and ended at a particular time in the past.
Yes, you're right. And the second one?
I stood
Under.
under a tree when it began to rain. When she heard a
Noise.
strange noise, she got up to investigate.
Yes.
When I dropped my cup, when I dropped my cup, the coffee spilling on my lap.
Lap. Yes. And the use?
If a sentence contains when and has a simple past in both clauses, the action in the when clauses happens first. The rain began, and second, I stood under a tree.
Yes, you're right. Yeah, right. So, do you understand these uses of past simple?
Yes.
It is clear, nothing special, right? Past progressive. You're welcome.
I was walking down the street when it began to rain. While I was walking down the street, it began to rain. I was standing under a tree when it began to rain. At 8 o'clock last night, I was studying. Last year, at this time, I was attending school.
Yes.
In usage. In first, I was walking down the street, and second, it began to rain. In other words, both actions occurred at the same time, but one action began earlier and was
In progress.
When the other actions occurred. First, my studying began before 8, was in progress at that time. Was in progress at this time and probably continued.
Yes, you're right. So, past progressive indicates the period of time during which the action was going on. And the past simple is just the simple fact that took place in the past, and the exact date of it is known to us, right?
Yes.
In past progressive, we've got the beginning and the end of the action. And past simple is the single action that happened during this period of time in the past. Right? Let's go on.
Last January, while you were trudging
snow
through snow in Iowa, I was lying on the beach in Florida. While I was studying in one room of our apartment, my roommate was having a party in the other room. Sometimes the past progressive is used in both parts of a sentence when two actions are in progress
simultaneously.
Yes,
you're right. So simultaneously means in the same time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand the explanation?
Yes, when I do something and somebody else do something in one time.
Yes, and this action is going on in the past.
So both sentences in We use past progressive.
Past progressive, yes, you're right. Good. So the next, it rained this morning. It was raining this morning. So and the explanation.
In some cases, the simple cases, the
Yes.
simple past and the past progressive give almost the same meaning as in and what is it?
As in these two examples, they've made a mistake here. So as in P and Q. So it rained this morning and it was raining this morning. When we mean the fact, it would be it rained this morning. So, and when we mean the process that the rain started and was going on and finished, it was raining this morning. But the meaning is very close.
Mhm.
Yes. Do you understand it?
Yes.
It's clear, right?
Yes.
Exercise 1. Use the simple past or past progressive in the following. Let's try to do this exercise.
Just a second. Excuse me.
Okay.
Возьми, скажи, что занят. I use the simple past or the past progressive.
Yes,
Okay.
you have to choose.
I reading only two. Okay, I read only two chapters last week.
Yes, you're right. I read a book last night when you called.
It's a progressive. I was reading a book last night when you called.
Yes, you're right. Or I was having a class of English when your friend called. Yes?
My mom called.
Your mom. If it is important, you can answer.
No, I think it's not important. I speak with her today.
Good. I called John at 9 last night, but he be not at home. He study at the library.
Okay, I called John at 9 last night, but he
Его не было дома.
He was not at home.
He was not at home. Yes.
He was studying in the library.
At the library. Yes, you're right. I hear not the thunder during the storm last night because I sleep.
Okay. I don't hear.
Past simple.
Yes, past simple.
So not done, but
I didn't hear.
Here.
The thunder during the storm last night because I was sleeping.
I was sleeping. Yes, you're right. My brother and sister argue about something when I walk into the room.
My brother and sister was
Plural.
were
arguing
about something when I walked into the room. Walked into the room.
Yes. Number 6.
When I opened the package, I found a surprise.
Yes. Two simple past forms. Yes. You're right. Number 7. He climbed the stairs when he and fall. Luckily hurt not himself.
He was climbing the stairs when he tripped and fell. Luckily he fell. Yes, fell. Luckily he don't hurt.
Past simple.
Didn't hurt himself.
Yes, he was climbing.
Yes,
tripped and fell. He didn't hurt himself. Right? While I read the little boy's story, he asleep, so I closed the book and quietly tiptoed out of the room.
While I was reading a little boy a story, he fell asleep, so I closed the book and quietly tiptoed
Tiptoed.
Tiptoed.
On the tips of the toes. Went out of the room. Tiptoed out of the room.
It's past simple. Last sentence.
Yeah, right. Yes, well done. Was it easy for you to do this exercise?
Yes, because it's clear because it's to clearly understand when action short. So if action short, you can use progressive. When I close the book, you can't use progressive because it's short action.
Yes, you're right.
You can't close very long one book.
Okay.
Or come in the room. You can very long come in the room.
Exactly. So next exercise. How jeans came to America. Do you know the story?
I know about Jane.
So let's try to read it. Put the verbs in brackets in the past simple. Yes, or past continuous. Levi Strauss.
I have one or two.
That's great. Do you like them? Like to wear them?
I bought it in second hand because it's very expensive.
Yes, you're right.
Good material.
Yes.
I think. Levi Strauss come from a small town.
So past simple. We do not use present, only past continuous or past simple. Come, came, come, right? Came.
Yes. Levi Strauss came from a small town in the south of Germany. When he was a young man, he fell in love with the mayor's daughter. Oh, mayor's daughter.
Yes.
Okay. But the mayor and Levi's parents didn't want them to marry.
Yes.
Levi's parents sent him away to New York, where his brothers was living.
Plural brothers. They
were living. They were be.
Yes, we shouldn't use be because we have were, right?
They were tailors, and they were teaching him to sew. In 1850, Levi sailcoat. Oh, okay. In 1850, Levi
So they were tailors and they taught him to sew. Yes. Научили. That's the fact. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay. In 1850, Levi
took
some sailcloth
from New York to San Francisco when he met
some men.
They dug to go in the
streams and rivers.
The weather was bad.
So maybe continuous. They were digging.
Ah, yes, they were
digging for gold in streams and rivers. The weather was bad.
It was raining. Yes.
Yes, and the wind.
Was blowing. The men were cold because they was wearing
plural. They
were wearing thin
trousers.
Thin trousers. Suddenly, Levi had an idea. He used the sail clothes with transport. Make
He transported to make trousers for the men.
Trousers for the men. Then he was sewing on a metal studs.
He sewed them on metal studs to make them stronger.
It's past simple.
Шить, yes.
I understand.
Yes.
No, it can be progressive. No, it's simple. Yes.
Simple. He was sewing on metal studs to make them stronger. It's a fact. It's not a process, right?
But maybe he did it a long time.
He transported and sewed.
Okay, so he sewed on metal studs to make them stronger. The man loved the trousers, but they didn't like the yellow-gray color. So when Levi Strauss opened the tailor shop in San Francisco, he imported a special thick blue metal material from Nimes in France. That's how jeans became blue.
Blue. Yes, do you like the story about jeans and their origin? So it's interesting to know about it, isn't it?
Yes, and labor, it's to bull that can to trip. How to say? Trip, yes.
Trip, yes.
Порвать.
Yes. To tear.
Tear.
Yes. Trip. Journey. Yes, tear. Okay, next exercise. Where did he come from? Use the words in brackets to write questions about Louis Strauss. He came from Germany. Where did he come from? Right? Number one, his parents sent him to America. And the question?
Where did his parents send him?
To. You can also use it near the end of the sentence. You may not use it, but sometimes it is necessary.
His brothers taught him to sew. What his brother
and the auxiliary verb. What did his brothers?
What did his brothers sew?
What did his brothers научили? What did his brothers
teach?
Yes, him. Okay.
In 1850, he set out for San Francisco. When did he
set out?
When did he set out for San Francisco?
San Francisco. Okay.
When? Yes.
Okay. Yes. He met some prospectors on the way.
Who did he meet? Who did he meet?
On the way. They were digging in the river.
Where did they dig?
Yes, where?
Where they
digging? Okay. They were wearing thin trousers.
What were they wearing?
Good. He was taking sailcloth to California.
What was he taking? To California.
California, yes. He made trousers from sailcloth.
What did he make from
trousers from?
Trousers from.
The man didn't like the color.
Why? Why didn't? No, why didn't the man like the color?
The color, yes, you're right. He imported blue material from France. Where?
Where did he import
Import.
blue material from?
Yes, well done, thank you, good of you. Next exercise 4, past simple, past continuous. Let's try to do it. Number 1.
When she see a big plate. Okay. When she dry the dishes, drop. Okay, no. When she was drying the dishes, she dropped a big plate.
Yes, so the first is process, the action is in progress, and the other is
Simple.
act. Past simple. Good. Next.
While they were watching TV, a thief climbed in.
You're right. Number 3.
Mother was cooking dinner while we did our while we were doing our homework.
You're right. Thank you. Well done. Number 4.
The pupils were playing cards when the teacher entered.
Yes. Good of you. Number 5.
Mother out iron. Yes.
Yes, mother was ironing.
Yes, mother was ironing the clothes when the light
Went
out.
Yes. Do you understand the sentence?
I understand. Oh, yes, I understand. I little
Misunderstood it.
Yes.
It's okay. Number 6.
The postman brought. The postman brought the parcel just as they left.
Where? No, left. Yes, the postman brought the parcel just as they left. You're right. Number 7. Susan lost
her parcel while she was stopping.
Not stop, but shop, right?
While she was shopping.
While she was shopping. Yes. We
sung a song. Song.
But this is the process. Мы пели песню.
We was singing.
Plural, not singular. Plural. We
were singing a song when our headmaster entered. Yes, you're right.
Number 9.
When he was driving to town, he had an accident.
Yes, you're right. Next, number 10.
Mother was baking a cake while we were playing in the garden.
Good. 11.
As I was walking down the street.
Walking down the street.
A car crashed into the shop. While we were watching TV, a thief
Stole our car.
stole our car.
Yes.
The
Burglar.
burglar
Mm-hmm.
opened the safe.
Yes.
Yes. When he heard some footsteps.
Yes. So we've got the process. And where is it? Когда он открывал safe. Yes. The burglar was
First.
opening the safe, right?
Yes.
Mhm. When he heard some footsteps. Number 14.
Father was reading the newspaper when the doorbell rang.
Possible.
Wrong.
Rang.
Ring.
Rang.
Ring. Ring.
Rang.
Mhm.
Do you remember?
No.
So
all time forgot. Wrong.
always so complicated to learn the irregular verbs, and they get mixed all the time. But maybe sometimes you'll learn.
Yeah, I try sometimes, but I forgot some all times.
Yes, they are very sometimes difficult to learn. It's okay. So exercise 5, past simple or past continuous. Let's try to do it. We TV last night.
We was watching TV last night.
We were. Yes. So
We were watching TV last night. The train left at
6:30.
6:30.
Okay. Mother.
Mother was washing the dishes when the phone rang.
Rang. Ring. Rang.
Rang.
When the phone rang.
Rang.
Yes. Number 5.
We have had a nice party last Saturday. In 55 BC, Julius Caesar
Julius Caesar.
Came to Britain. Father was waiting in his car while mother was shopping.
Yes, you're right. Number 9.
I couldn't come because I was ill.
Good. Number 10.
Just as he he was going to bed. Went to bed. The light went out.
Yes.
The car suddenly stopped.
The car suddenly stopped. Okay.
It was raining when he looked out of the window.
Yes, you're right. Father.
Father didn't come home yesterday. He had lunch in a restaurant. Yes.
Yes, you're right.
I looked through the window.
Yes.
It can be and continuous and.
Sentence 16. We've got the explanation later. The students on the blackboard.
The students. Some students. Were writing on the blackboard.
Yes.
But it also can be and
both.
Yes.
There ends. Okay, we an English song when the door open.
We were singing an English song when the door opened.
Okay. Mother, the rooms last Sunday clean.
Mother cleaned the rooms last Sunday.
Yes. They that school built when I a little boy.
They were building that school when they built that school when I was a little boy.
Good. Number 20.
Some people in the waiting room were reading.
So by reading.
Suddenly the door opened and the nurse
Said.
said
The next one, please.
the next one, please. Yes.
Good. 21.
The dog attacked the postman.
Mhm.
Just as he he was putting letters into the letterbox.
Yes.
He break your
How
did you break your leg? I fall off the ladder when I was picking some apples.
Yes, you're right. 23.
We didn't get much sleep last night because our neighbors had a party.
We're having
A party.
Yes, we're having a party.
Okay. We can
One process. У них был праздник. Yes. У них была вечеринка.
If it's result, we hadn't sleep. Yes.
We didn't sleep much.
Because it result because it's
Because
party.
our neighbors had a party. Yes. But in this case, it is more like a process. We didn't sleep because they were having. Don't you feel it?
Yes,
Like,
I
understand.
For me, have in continuous form, like I don't know, I don't like having. It's sounds good.
No, it is used. It is used. For example, I'm having dinner right now. Yes, I'm having breakfast right now. It is used in continuous. The neighbors were having a party. It is also so. It may not sound a little a good English, but it is used. Okay, next sentence. You are late. The train
Left.
Yes, at 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
They
went to Canada some years ago. I was doing my homework when my friend Peter turned up.
Good. They were having tea when the doorbell rang. Yes, you're right. Grammar with laughter, past simple or continuous. Complete the jokes below by using the correct tense of the verb in brackets. Let's try to do it. Do you like jokes?
Yes, if it's funny.
If they are funny.
If they are funny.
Dad?
What do you call a small
brown thing?
What do you call a small brown thing with the 10 legs? The green eyes. I didn't know, son.
I don't know, son.
I don't know, son. Why do you ask? Well, one growl. Well, one was
crawling
crawling along your
lettuce.
lettuce just before you
Ate
ate it.
it. Mhm.
It was caterpillar.
Caterpillar, yes, you're right. Do you like to have a look?
Caterpillar?
Yes,
I think no.
you're right. Number 2, Harry.
Harry was carrying a large grandfather clock on his shoulder. He was delivering it to a customer. He couldn't say what was on his right-hand side, and he knocked over an old lady who looked in the shop windows.
Who was looking in the shop window?
Looking in the shop windows. I'm very, very sorry, said the man. Idiot, shouted the old woman. Why can't you wear a watch like everybody else?
Do you understand the joke?
Yes, about other clock.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. Number 3.
What did you? Yes, what did you
What
do?
were you doing?
What
My
were you
apple tree
doing?
last night, young man.
Apple tree last night, young man.
Mm-hmm.
Apple tree last night, young man. While one of your apples fell
Down.
down when I
Was
passing your garden.
Yes.
So I
Put.
put it back for you.
Yes. Do you believe that, man?
Maybe it's very
Maybe.
honest.
Is it
Man.
funny?
Yes, I think.
Okay. Number 4.
Magic Bob was a magician on a circus.
Cruise.
Serious?
Cruise ship.
Oh, okay. Each night he took objects from the passengers and make them disappear. Then
Reappear
in
strange
places. The captain of the ship had a parrot which always shouted rubbish. At the end of the magician's act, one day the ship hit an iceberg and was sinking. The magician and the parrot were the only survivors. While they was lying.
Plural. They were
lying on the large piece of wood in the water. The parrot said, "Okay, genius, where is the ship?"
The ship. Do you understand the joke?
Yes.
Okay, number 5.
A lifeguard gave a young lady a kiss of.
But this is the period of time, so process.
A lifeguard was given a young lady a kiss of life when her husband arrived.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing to my wife? I'm giving her
Artificial respiration.
artificial respiration.
Mhm.
Artificial, give her the real things. I will pay for it. What is it artificial?
Дыхание. Ну, какое?
Искусственное.
Искусственное
Okay.
дыхание, yes. Number
Okay.
6.
Understand. Doctor, lots of my hair. Doctor, lots of my hair
Mhm.
was falling out while I
So,
was
fell out while I was brushing it
brushing it
this morning.
this morning. Have you got anything for it? Sure. Here's
Here
the
is a
box.
box.
The box.
Do you find this joke funny?
Yes.
A little, yes. Okay, number 7.
A young man was in the middle of a road with his right ear to the ground.
Mhm.
An old lady asked him, "Oh, what are
What
you
are you?
listening for?" "I motorbike passed this spot 10 minutes ago."
That's incredible.
That's incredible. How do you know that? Because it hit how to
Hit me.
hit me while I was crossing. Yes,
Crossing.
was
While I was
crossing
crossing
the
the
road,
road,
and uh, it break,
passing.
broken
Broke
broke my
neck.
neck.
Mhm. Number 9.
Here, did you get that big red lump on your nose? How did you get that big red lump on your nose? Lump.
On your nose.
I smell smelled
Mhm.
a bruise while I was working in the garden, but there is not bee in rose. There was in
This one.
one.
Do you understand the joke?
No.
So B, pчела. Yes.
Mhm.
And the letter B have got the same pronunciation. So in one of the roses there was a bee, and while he was trying to smell this rose, this bee bite him, and that's why he says that in that rose there was a bee.
Okay.
So, such a thing. Good. And here we've got the game. So we are going to omit it and the table of irregular verbs. After the lesson, you can read them and try to learn them. If you know German, it would be more interesting for you. What was your other language that you were learning? Was it French or German?
French, but a little. I learned
a few months only. I see. Because here we've got the German translations. So, but all the verbs are familiar to you and they are not strange. So you can learn them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Present perfect, we already discussed the previous time. Present perfect progressive. And on page 23, we've got simple past or present perfect. Right? Let's try to do it.
Okay. Simple past, present perfect. I hadn't attended.
Simple past or present perfect. Yes. So have, has plus third column of the verb. Okay.
Present. Okay. I haven't attend any.
Attended. Yes, I haven't attended any parties since I came here.
I haven't attended.
Yes, because attended is the regular verb. We add ed and we take the third column of this regular verb. It is attended. Attend, attended, attended.
Mhm.
Do you understand?
Mhm.
It seems we have already done this exercise, right? When we are talking about present tenses, right? Yesterday.
I don't know, maybe.
Present perfect and present perfect progressive. And page 26. Present perfect past simple. Using the present perfect or past simple, complete the following jokes. So, some more jokes for us to read.
Okay.
At least one. Let's try to read one.
Okay, yes, I understand. Have you
Been to America
to
before?
America before? No, this is my first time. Did you know that Christopher
Columbus
Columbus found
past simple. Found America.
Really, I never know it was lost.
I never knew.
I never knew it was lost.
It was lost. Okay, so we've got some more time left, and on page 28 we've got past perfect. So what would you like to do? To read some more jokes and to practice the usage of present perfect and past simple, or to read about past perfect?
Maybe better practice.
To practice more. So exercise jokes.
Yes.
Okay, number 2.
When you have sold my car this morning, you say we can use both time in one sentence.
Yes, we can use. So when you sold in this car this morning, you said it was trouble-free. Since then, the brakes have failed and the door fell off. Well, sir, I did sell you the car, but the trouble was free. Okay.
We use present simple first.
Past simple.
Oh,
When you sold.
yes.
Sold me this car this morning, you
Say
said it was trouble-free. Since then, the brakes have failed and the door has fallen off. Well, sir, so I did sell you the car, but the trouble was free. Would you like to buy such a car?
I think it's not good idea.
Okay, number 3, doctor.
Doctor, I had a sore stomach. Ever since I
A sore stomach. Ever since
I ate 3 grapes last week.
So, doctor, I had a sore stomach ever since I have eaten 3 crabs last week.
Because we have since.
Smell bad. Did they smell bad when you
have
them out of their shells? When you have taken them out of their shells?
When
right?
you have taken
out of their shells. Yes. What do you mean? Took them out of their shells. So he ate together with the shells.
Understand.
Okay. Now read the chapter on Lord Nelson from homework. Yes, sir.
No. Now, did everyone read the chapter or Lord Nelson for homework? No, it's a result. It's perfect.
Perfect.
Now, have everyone read
Read
the
the
chapter
chapter on Lord Nelson for homework.
for homeworks? Yes, sir. Kevin in a well battle.
In which battle
In which battle did Lord Nelson die? Sir, his last one, sir.
his last one, sir? Yes, you're right. Number 5.
I bought this diamond ring.
Diamond ring.
I bought this diamond ring for a man in the street. It's for my girlfriend. Are they real diamonds? I hope so. If not, the man has just cheated me out of £5.
Pounds.
£5.
Yes. Okay. Number 6. How's your sister?
She has gone
On a very strict diet to lose weight.
It's present perfect. Yes.
Yes.
She has gone on a very strict diet.
She went on a very strict diet to lose weight. Effect. Yes. And how is she getting on now? Fine. She disappeared last week.
She has
disappeared. She disappeared last week.
On the simple past.
She has gone on a very. She has gone, or she went. So, what variant do you choose and why?
First,
present perfect or past simple?
I don't know. Maybe past simple.
Past simple. She went on a very strict diet to lose weight. And how is she getting on? Fine. She disappeared last week.
I think we can say she has disappeared last. Oh no, because we have last week.
Okay. Number 7. One more joke. Mrs. Smith.
Mr. Smith is very upset. She think she lost her cat. When did she last see it? 4 days ago. Why doesn't she put an advertisement in newspaper? Don't be silly. Her cat can't read.
Yes, you're right. Good of you. Well, so what conclusion can we make from today's class? Was it interesting for you to participate? What have you learned?
Interesting, but I do a lot of mistakes.
Make many mistakes. But it's okay. So the person who doesn't practice doesn't make mistakes, right? And the one who practices learns something. Do you agree?
Yes, I agree, but I learned a long time. So I don't know what's wrong with me.
So, you know, the best way to learn the language is to teach somebody. So take Boris and try to teach him, and I'm sure you'll master the language very quickly. He's not going to like it.
Okay, maybe he doesn't like grammar.
I see. So, okay, it was a joke, but still you're very good at grammar, and I suppose that your practice is still giving you only a plus in your step to achieving the fluent English. So have a nice evening.
I hope so.
Yes, sure. And goodbye for now.
Goodbye. Thank you for listening.
You're welcome. See you soon. Bye-bye.